There's people out there, they don't really like me very much.
Why?
I'm under instruction not to talk about that or any of this. But I was for whatever, it's it's NorCal. Sorry, NorCal.
You came running like a bat out of hell or some shit. And like the banner came down and you charged my whole team. So you got your fucking ass whooped. That's what you get, you stupid motherfucker. I wouldn't charge your whole shit, fucking 6 guys, you dumb motherfucker.
And I go out there with a bad attitude, pissed off because they're smiling at me. I'm like, this is my life, this is my job, this is how I have to, bring home the bread or whatever. And they're laughing about it, it's funny, so I'm like, hey, fuck you.
That space that he needs to make before he gets yellow carded is the same space I might be trying to make so that I can get my ass back up and fight this guy when he's not trying to fight me. So he should be carded for stalling. And
I think they look at me like I'm some killer, and I'm just like, that's what I need. That's what I need to portray to my adversary, that I'm gonna fucking kill you.
But he said very nice things about you, and you seem to have respect for him. Is that the case?
Well, you're the only one that started any talking about this fight. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're the one saying, oh, he says he's gonna, we'll do this to you and that to you. Whatever, I need a vacation anyways. They fight me too much. I'm not gonna be the one to back out of these fights. Nobody gives about me. They're over here throwing me in a fight after fight after fight. They're like, oh, this guy will knock him out. We'll get rid of him like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to find some other way. They fight me too much. I'm most overworked, overtrained, underpaid. Fighter. That's the way I feel, anyways. You gonna tell me I didn't win that fight? I'm like, okay, whatever. You act like I was high or something. That's why I won, because I was high, I was numb. Never backed out of a fight in my life. At least show me somebody else has done that. Hasn't pulled some bullshit about injury. I've been injured all these last fights, even this one. I didn't pull out. I had no reason to want to fight. I could have just fallen. I'm depressed about this whole not fighting, not getting paid what I wanted to get paid. I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore, because I feel like I get paid way too much money, but not enough. And just like every fight, I'm fighting blind opponents. I go running all the time around my neighborhood, out of the bad neighborhood and into a good neighborhood where I like to run. I run by hundreds of these nice, huge houses with these big yards and fountains everywhere. And these people have like their, little picnic patio, little side yard, little pool, all this stuff, right? And then I take a little circle around and then go back into my neighborhood where my car gets robbed, and I got some, dude out front of my house looking for cigarette butts or something from, where some friends might have left some, or, it's it's ridiculous.
You have a dream fight though? One guy that you'd really love to face before it's all over?
No. I don't know how to go buy in a house in the middle of all this training. I didn't go to school for that, I started training jiu-jitsu when I was 16 years old. I go out there, what's the guy do? He tries to kick me right in my leg, And that's not a fair fight, man.
Do you not like me, Nick?
I feel like you instigate fights quite a bit, but, that's...
Fights between the fighters?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's your job, but where I come from, people like that get slapped. And no one's paying attention to it. They always want to see somebody, hit a tire with a hammer over. I get hit a tire with a hammer over and over again. No one's gonna know how hard I'm working, or I don't know. You get paid, right? So we gotta do what we gotta do out here. This isn't fair. If you call that a fair fight, I know people think that's a fair fight. That wasn't a fair fight. Become the evil villain and calling guys out and stuff, and but it seemed to have worked. I'm getting the fights I want. And